Gemini, hello, this is your weekly read for the week commencing the 9th of March. If you would like to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based, so regardless of what you donate, you will always get a 30-minute reading with me. Gemini, let's have a look and see what's going on for you. So the first few oracle cards we have pulled out is Fork in the Road and Not For You. Okay. I can see home peeking its head on the cards as I shuffle. So something here is not for you, and you feel a little bit undecided about the direction you need to go in. We also have shift. Oh, two have come out. And we've got growth and protection. You're protected from something here. So how you may have felt that something was going to go in one way and it hasn't, but this is protection. This is rejection as redirection as protection. This is God's way of saying it wasn't meant for you, Gemini, so I wouldn't even worry about it if I was you. There's you have shifted. There's growth within you. We have mouse spirit, tend to the small things. We have cougar. In silence you find power, claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. I'm hoping you can see these. There we go. And then we have sometimes life stings. Oh. Then we have personal choice. I've never had this card. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strength are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. This is a nice card. It's like, I feel like this is still saying to you, this is your choice. Like ultimately, fork in the road is your choice. That's what I'm getting here. Tending to the small things, but also knowing that sometimes life stings and it's not for us to really know why we are going in the direction that we're going, but it's divine intervention. You know, I do feel that. I feel like something wasn't meant for you, and you may have been doing it out of the goodness of your heart, Gemini, but it's also saying no, it's not up to you to sort this one out. Let's get your overall energy this week. For Gemini, please, Sword. What's Gemini's overall energy? So you have the 5 of Swords. This 5 of Swords, now I want to look it up because I haven't really, I think I did and I can't remember. So just bear with me. You can press fast forward here, but I just want to take my time with this because this is your overall energy this week. On this card, we see a couple. On this card, we see a couple after a struggle. The man has lost the fight and turned himself away into the shadows. He is mentally wounded and his hurt feelings have been mended by 5 scarlet stitches. The woman won the fight and stands in the spotlight. She is wearing a red dress, which symbolizes the drama and emotional conflict the fight was about. In one hand, she holds a fragment of her opponent's wound. In the other hand, she holds a large flower symbolizing her triumph. The flower hides half of her face, indicating that she has not played fair and wanted to win at all cost, no matter how much pain she has caused. Oh, conflict, defeat, self-interest, winning dishonorably, manipulation, unfair advantage. So either you feel wounded by this, Gemini, or you're the one doing this. We'll find out. Let's have a look and see where we're going this week with that. Oh, Gemini. Oh, that's awful if you feel like that. If you feel like you've had to let go of something. Okay, the Empress has come out in reverse. Why is that? Let's put... Oh, let me get this sorted. Technical issues, Mercury retrograde and all. So the Empress is coming as reverse, and the Empress is someone that's quite nurturing, you know, able to look after people, sacrifices, well, not sacrifices, but does things that kind of at the best interest for everyone, but in reverse, it's like you don't want to. Your cards are coming in reverse. Why is that? My cards are never in reverse. Wow, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Under this camera, that's the Knight of Wands. So the Six of Wands to the Six of Wands is in reverse, like you feel defeated. So you're the one that feels defeated. You're the one that feels like you've had to walk away from something. So you're the man in this picture. Okay, you're the man that's heart's been hurt, and someone's won at something. Someone's manipulated you into doing something that may not be to your best interest here. And I feel this someone may be the Empress. Something to do with a new opportunity. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity that was presented that was quite grounding, nurturing, like there was potential for real growth here. Two of Swords with a Nine of Swords. Bloody hell, Gemini, what is going on? What's the Six of Wands, please? Thank you. We have the King of Wands. It's about your future. And what's the Ace of Pentacles, please? So not Page of Pentacles, it's Ace of Pentacles. It's not the Page. Apologies. I was wrong. I'm going to have to sit with this one for a little bit because I'm just kind of figuring out what went wrong. What went wrong? You have the Hierophant. Now the Page of Pentacles comes out. So the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, we have the Seven of Swords at the bottom here. Someone's being sneaky. So this Seven of Swords in this deck, I'm going to put it here so you can see it. She is a snake and she's covered in flowers. So no one can really see her true self. I feel like this person was, well, and the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck there. This person has been a bit deceitful. I think they've led you down a road where you may have thought everything was going to be roses and it just did not turn out that way. You've been misled this week. Someone has led you to believe that you were going to be quite victorious in something or something was going to work out. I feel like they presented you something here that is of substance. I can see that here. But again, divine protection, divine intervention, divine protection. A lot of signs are getting this. I don't know if this is like the week where you decide to go down one route and because you're unsure about it, the divine comes in and kind of says, okay, well, because you're unsure. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are going through tests right now because the Two of Swords to the Nine of Swords is like, I'm worried. I don't know which direction to take. I'm not sure if I really want to do this. And the Empress in reverse in this deck, apologies, this is a new deck and I've not taken the real time to kind of, I was so excited. I thought, let me go through this. Detachment, materialistic, smothering. Yeah, smothering is kind of what I was getting. But I feel like your heart wasn't in it anyway. I feel like you were worried about how something was going to turn out. You were worried. Two of Swords, like you were confused. You weren't sure which choice to take. You were not sure. And it was playing on your mind. You felt like all eyes were on you. Like, I need to make this decision, but I feel smothered. I feel suffocated. I feel like I can't breathe. And it's kind of like, well, okay, well, we'll make the decision for you. And I think this is a really good outcome. If I'm going to be honest with you, Gemini, it feels like it wasn't for you in the first place. And the fork in the road is like you weren't supposed to walk down this road. So yes, you feel a little bit wounded. Yes, you feel a little bit like heartbroken about it. But are you really being true to yourself with that Seven of Swords there? Were you just wearing a mask all the time? Because I don't feel like you were fully aligned with this. I don't feel like you fully wanted this in the first place because you weren't doing this for recognition. You were like, I'm thinking about my future. And I don't want to do it for recognition. I just want to do it because it's best for everyone. King of Wands. Like, I need to make this bold step but I don't want to do it for people to sing my praises, for people to be like, oh, well done, Gemini, you did this, you sorted it all out. That was not your intention here. You didn't want the praise, you didn't want the recognition, you didn't want the, oh, we got a bunch of roses, fruits, and so because Gemini did it. You didn't want that. You were quite okay to just take a back seat in the back, and I don't know. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. I will clarify these because I'm just a little bit. But you have, this is crazy. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, to the Nine of Pentacles, and then you have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is someone that's extremely wise, extremely knowledgeable. Like they teach their lessons, they teach their knowledge onto those that are not so wise, onto those that are not educated in the specific area. And this specific area is about your resources, it's about your stability, it's about your finances, it's about how you want to move forward in life. The Ace of Pentacles, a solution, an option, something's being presented to you. The divine is saying, here you go. We're giving you this opportunity now to really water your garden, really have a look and see what is it that you want to nurture, what is it you want to grow, what is it that you want to give life to, what is it you want to put time and effort into, Gemini. Because we're giving you the watering can here, we're giving you the opportunity, we're giving you the option for you to have the best fertilizer, for you to have the most abundant soil so that you can grow your, what are those flowers called, the ones that I really like? If I really like them, I should know, right? That's me Seven of Swordsing myself. But it's just hydrangeas. Hydrangeas, that's the word. Just went out of my head. So we're giving you all these nutrients and these best solutions for you to grow your garden, to fill it up with beautiful flowers, ones where you can bring nature, you can bring people, plants, animals, that you can come and feed them and grow them. And this is something that's consistent, it's reliable, it's a foundation that's going to be built on good, healthy soil so that you're able to move forward with. I can hear something scratching. I don't like it. What is that noise? Oh, it's my foot. Sorry, Gemini. I got all creeped out there for no reason. But the Knight of Pentacles is someone that knows that it's going to take a lot of work. It's like it's going to take a lot of hard work for you to put this in. A lot of hard work. Like I know it's going to take work, and I know it's going to take dedication, and I don't mind. I'll do it but there's a lesson here that to be learned. There is a lesson here about your future that needs to be learned. So I feel like there's a shift that's coming in this week for you that's going to make you realize, like, I'm kind of good. Like I know how to build a strong, solid foundation. I just want to get a couple of cards here to kind of clarify what the fork in the road is and what's not for you. Clarify this fork in the road for me, please, for Gemini. Please, Source, clarify fork in the road for Gemini. The Empress again. How to nurture something, how to build something, how to create. Wow, the Death card. You may not know how to let go of nurturing something, like putting the effort into something. To the Seven of Cups. It's not grounded in reality, that's why. Whatever this fork in the road is, it's not plausible. It won't work. Yeah, I've got a devil. It won't work. You're being told you need to let go of it because it's just an illusion. It's not an illusion, but it's a dream. and it's not grounded in reality. What's grounded in reality is this Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. This is studious energy. You need to learn. There's something here that there's a lesson that needs to be learned here, Gemini, and it's kind of like, have you not learned that you already are the soil? You already are the root. So it doesn't matter what kind of flowers sprout up, what kind of, whatever your garden looks like, it begins with you. It starts with you, Gemini. You are the root of this. And whatever this fork in the road is, it's like you're trying to nurture the situation. You're trying to give to the situation. You're trying to make it grow. You're trying to make whatever it is grow, but it's not healthy. I don't know why I keep going back to the soil analogy. It just keeps going back into my mind that you're trying to grow a plant on dead soil. It's not going to work. It's not healthy. Yeah, it's too much. There's that Queen of, you're trying to care and move and push something along that's a dead end. It's a dead end. Dead end, Gemini. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. I've got to be harsh with this because I'm looking at these energies and I'm like, you're dealing with something or someone that's very, very shady. Someone is very shady here. And this isn't the first time you've dealt with this individual either, or this situation, or this scenario, or whatever this is, because you've got the Nine of Wands there. You've been wounded by this before. What's not for you, you need to cut this completely out. Stop this in its track right now before it I don't know, before it messes you up even more. And sometimes life stings. You get to see a person for who they truly are, and it does sting. Not for you. 10 of Pentacles. Why? I'm still going back to that soil and that root thing. Yeah, 5 of Wands. So the happy life that you dreamt of, it's a thing of the past. So I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can push this up here. So you've got, not for you, you have the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Wands. It was just going to cause conflict. Whatever this foundation that you were building, that you were dreaming of, it was going to cause conflict. And it's like in the past, you would have sacrificed yourself for this. In the past, you've sacrificed yourself already. So the confusion needs to end. You need to wrap this up. Source is saying this needs to be wrapped up now, because I feel like there's something that wants to come in. Something wants to come in for you, but you cannot continue fooling yourself, Gemini, thinking that this situation is going to work, because there's someone here that's very smothering, overbearing, egotistical, that wants to win at all costs, has too much pride, and 7 deadliest sins, pride is one of them. Someone that is shady as fuck. I'm sorry, I'm calling them out. I'm calling them out because this is not a nice energy. The seven of Wands, 7 of Swords, to the 5 of Swords, to the 9 of Wands, to the Empress being in reverse, and the 6 of Wands being in. This is someone that is hugely ego driven. Hugely ego driven. What is Gemini's advice this week, please? You have the Fool, fresh start, and I'm guessing fresh start away from this person, if I'm being quite honest. 6 of Pentacles, it has to be give and take. It has to be balanced. It needs to be reciprocated. You need to build a life where things are more in balance. Things have been off balance for a long time, where you've sacrificed yourself for others for too long. This needs to come back in balance. One more card, please, for Gemini for advice. One more card for Gemini. Thank you. 8 of Cups. Walk away. Emotionally detach yourself from the situation. There's growth that's happening within you. 3 of Wands. Look at her beautiful tentacles or braids. It's her braids. Beautiful, beautiful braids. There's something that wants to come in. Look at that. Your wish. 9 of Cups. Be careful. This person is playing on your heart. They're playing on your heartstrings. They're playing on your heartstrings. And The advice is clear this week. You need to bring fresh energy into this and detach yourself, because it's not equal give and take right now. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Take care.